Have you ever read a sentence that seems to go on forever, making your eyes glaze over and the meaning disappear? It is a common experience, especially when engaging with complex literary texts or dense academic writing. To effectively analyze long sentences, the primary strategy is to systematically break them down into smaller, more manageable parts, meticulously identifying their core components and understanding their intricate relationships. This analytical approach works because long sentences often achieve their complexity by embedding multiple clauses and phrases within a single, overarching grammatical structure, frequently obscuring the main subject and its essential verb. By carefully deconstructing these elaborate constructions, you can reveal the underlying logical connections and hierarchical organization of the author's thoughts. First, locate the independent clause containing the main subject and its verb, as this forms the fundamental backbone of the sentence. Next, mentally or physically bracket off all dependent clauses and modifying phrases, paying close attention to conjunctions such as which, who, that, although, or because, and prepositions that introduce phrases. Once isolated, try to paraphrase each bracketed section in simpler terms, focusing on the essential information it conveys. Finally, examine how these smaller units relate back to the main clause or to each other, determining if they are adding descriptive detail, explaining a cause, or offering a subtle contrast, which helps in understanding the full flow of ideas. A practical tip is to read the sentence aloud, pausing naturally at commas and conjunctions, as this often reveals its intended rhythm and underlying sense. Understanding the hierarchy of clauses, like recognizing an absolute phrase that modifies the entire sentence or a parenthetical expression that adds non-essential information, helps immensely to decode the author's precise intent. These grammatical nuances are not just stylistic choices. They are deliberate tools employed for conveying layered meaning and enriching the text's overall impact. By deliberately breaking down complex sentences into their constituent elements, you gain profound clarity, unlock deeper layers of meaning, and transform what might seem like daunting prose into an accessible pathway to understanding an author's intricate ideas and stylistic mastery. This systematic approach empowers you to confidently engage with even the most challenging literary works, enhancing your critical analysis skills.